So I finish out Yeats's Irish folk and fairy tales tonight with a poem by himself titled The Priest of Coloony. Turns out that I was pretty short-sighted in picking this book. Of all the fairy tales and poems and whatnot in this book, there's only about 10 poems, mainly in the ghost, fairies, and lastly, priest and saint section. So I present to you Yeats's The Priest of Coloony. Good Father John O'Hart in penal days rode out to a shoneen in his freelands with his snipe, marsh, and his trout. In trust he took John's lands, Sleiveens were all his race, and he gave them as dowers to his daughters, and they married beyond their place. But Father John went up, and Father John went down, and he wore small holes in his shoes, and he wore large holes in his gown. All loved him, only the shoneen, whom the devils have by the hair, from their wives and their cats and their children to the birds in the wide of the air. The birds, for he opened their cages as he went up and down, and he said with a smile, "Have peace now," and went his way with a frown. But if when anyone died came keeners, hoarser than rooks, he bade them give over their keening, for he was a man of books. And these were the works of John, when weeping score by score, people came into Coloony, for he died at 94. There was no human keening, the birds from Cocknarea, and the world round Knocknashee came keening in that day. Keening from Innismurray, nor stayed for bit or sup. This way were all reproved, who dig old customs up. Coloony is a few miles south of the town of Sligo. Father O'Hart lived there in the last century and was greatly beloved. So this poem is a tale about a very holy man taking from those that don't deserve it, taking from those that have rightly taken things, giving to others while literally wearing out his own belongings and asking for nothing in return. So I look forward to starting my next poetry book with you tomorrow, which will be all of Poe's poetry. So, forward to hearing from you.